In the vast deserts of the Arabian Peninsula, under the shadow of rising oil wealth and royal ambition, a boy was born, destined to shake the foundations of the modern world.
This is the time to come in.
It became obsessive, and yet we were constantly insulted.
How could this guy still be out there?
This is the moment when everything you've planned to get bin Laden.
We knew this was Osama bin Laden.
We were going to war full out against bin Laden.
Osama bin Mohammed bin Awad bin Laden, born on March 10, 1957, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the 17th child of a construction tycoon and the future leader of al-Qaeda. His father, Mohammed bin Laden, was a self-made billionaire, an immigrant from Yemen who became the royal family's favored builder, tasked with renovating the holiest Islamic sites in Mecca and Medina. By the 1960s, the bin Laden name stood for influence, wealth, and proximity to power. Osama's mother, Elia Ghanem, came from Syria. After her separation from Mohammed, she remarried, and Osama grew up in Jeddah with half-siblings, raised in a conservative but privileged home. Even as a boy, Osama was quiet, serious, and devout. He memorized the Quran and developed a deep interest in Islamic history and law. In the late 1960s and early 70s, he attended Al-Thagr Model School, a private institution in Jeddah, known for both academic excellence and its exposure to Islamist ideology. Teachers with links to the Muslim Brotherhood sowed early seeds of religious absolutism, and Osama listened. In 1976, Osama entered King Abdulaziz University in Jeddah, studying economics and business administration. But books were only part of his education. Here he came under the influence of two powerful Islamist thinkers, Muhammad Qutb, brother of radical Egyptian theorist Sayyid Qutb, and Abdullah Assam, a fiery Palestinian preacher calling for global jihad. Then came 1979, a year that changed everything. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan. The call for jihad echoed across the Muslim world. Osama answered. With wealth, connections, and belief, he began organizing Arab support for the Afghan resistance. It was the beginning of a transformation, from a soft-spoken student to a warrior for a global cause. These were Osama bin Laden's formative years, shaped by faith, fire, and ideology. Years that laid the foundation for the militant path that followed. This was just the beginning. In 1979, the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden, then 22, responded by joining the Afghan resistance. He provided financial support, recruited fighters, and established training camps along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. In 1988, bin Laden founded al-Qaeda, meaning the base, to continue the jihad beyond Afghanistan. The organization aimed to unite Muslims worldwide in a holy war against perceived enemies of Islam. After the Soviet withdrawal, bin Laden returned to Saudi Arabia. However, during the 1990-91 Gulf War, he opposed the presence of U.S. troops in Saudi Arabia, considering it a desecration of holy lands. His criticism led to his expulsion from the country. Bin Laden relocated to Sudan, where al-Qaeda established a base of operations. During this period, the group was implicated in several attacks, including the 1993 World Trade Center bombing and the 1998 U.S. Embassy bombings in Kenya and Tanzania. In 1996, bin Laden issued a fatwa declaring war against the United States, citing grievances such as U.S. support for Israel and the presence of American troops in Muslim countries. By 1998, al-Qaeda's capabilities had grown, culminating in the coordinated bombings of U.S. embassies in East Africa, which killed over 200 people. These attacks marked al-Qaeda's emergence as a significant global threat. On September 11, 2001, al-Qaeda carried out the most devastating terrorist attack in history, hijacking 4 airplanes and targeting the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. Nearly 3,000 people were killed. The attacks prompted the United States to launch the war on terror, with bin Laden becoming the world's most wanted man. After the September 11th attacks, Osama bin Laden became the most wanted man in the world. He disappeared into the mountains of Afghanistan and Pakistan, evading capture for years. Despite a global manhunt, he remained hidden, releasing messages to keep al-Qaeda's ideology alive. In 2005, U.S. intelligence tracked a trusted courier to a mysterious compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. The high walls, no phone or internet, and tight security raised serious suspicions. Analysts believe bin Laden was hiding there. On May 2, 2011, U.S. Navy SEALs launched a secret night raid, Operation Neptune Spear. In a brief firefight, Osama bin Laden was killed. His body was buried at sea within 24 hours, following Islamic customs. His death marked the end of a decade-long hunt. But al-Qaeda's ideology lived on, spreading through affiliates around the world. The legacy of bin Laden reshaped global security and defined a new era of counterterrorism.